Learn Gujarati from English. Reported speech with.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
Welcome to the rumor market. Hey, you are about to learn Gujarati through gossip, excuses, delays, and one heroic refusal. Yes, this chapter is basically a language lesson disguised as a very dramatic afternoon. You walk into a buzzing market in Gujarat, ready to buy tomatoes, snacks, and maybe a little dignity. But the tomatoes look expensive, the vendors look tired, and one onion seems to have its own financial advisor. A shopkeeper leans in and whispers.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
They say that prices have risen. Suddenly every potato looks like it wants a bank loan. You nod wisely, as if you personally monitor vegetable inflation. Then your friend arrives late, very late, wearing the expression of a man who lost a fight with his calendar. Someone shrugs and says,
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
He claims that he has no time. Fascinating, because he had enough time to choose matching shoes. A woman at the next stall watches the chaos, points at an extra form, an extra bag, and an extra unnecessary extra thing, and says,
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
She thinks that isn't necessary. Honestly, she may be the wisest person in the market. Phrase spotlight. Now let's slow it down and make these big useful sentences feel friendly. Listen for the rhythm, not just the meaning. First phrase. They say that prices have risen. In Gujarati, say.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
Hear the shape of it.
કહે છે.
Means they say, and.
ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
Means prices have risen. Second phrase. He claims that he has no time. In Gujarati.
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
The key bit is.
સમય નથી.
No time. Third phrase. She thinks that isn't necessary. In Gujarati.
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
The star here is.
જરૂરી નથી.
Isn't necessary. Fourth phrase. It is said that the delivery will come later. In Gujarati.
કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
Keep your ear on.
પછી આવશે.
Will come later. Fifth phrase. He explained that he could not help. In Gujarati.
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
The important ending is.
મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
Could not help. A very suspicious day. Time for a mini story. You just listen and enjoy, and let the Gujarati settle into your memory. By noon, the market is louder. A man argues with a cucumber as if the cucumber personally caused inflation. The fruit seller sighs and repeats.
બજારમાં કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
At the market, they say that prices have risen. Then your late friend finally checks his watch, which is amazing because 10 minutes ago he claimed time was only a rumor. The tea seller rolls his eyes and says.
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
Everyone laughs because he is holding 2 phones, 3 receipts, and a snack. Meanwhile, a package is expected at the shop. Everyone waits. Nothing arrives. A boy runs in with an update.
કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
The shopkeeper stares into the distance like a poet abandoned by cardboard. Then someone asks a woman whether they should add another form, another stamp, and possibly another goat to solve the problem. She says calmly.
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
A hero, a minimalist, a legend. Finally, a customer begs one man for help carrying boxes, but he lifts one finger with tragic seriousness and says.
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
He explained that he could not help. The reason? He is apparently emotionally committed to resting. Repeat after me. Your turn now. Repeat each Gujarati sentence aloud like you are in the middle of this gloriously chaotic market. They say that prices have risen.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
He claims that he has no time.
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
She thinks that isn't necessary.
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
It is said that the delivery will come later.
કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
He explained that he could not help.
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
Tiny breakdown, big victory. Let's make the long sentences less scary. You do not need to memorize a brick when you can stack little blocks. 4.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
Notice.
ભાવો
Means prices and
વધી ગયા છે.
means have risen. 4.
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
Listen for.
દાવો કરે છે.
Claims and
સમય નથી.
has no time. 4.
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
The useful chunk is
જરૂરી નથી.
isn't necessary. 4.
કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
Focus on
પછી આવશે.
will come later. 4.
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
Keep
સમજાવ્યું.
explained together with
મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
could not help. Quick quiz. Let's see if your brain was paying attention instead of shopping for imaginary onions. Answer before I do. How do you say, they say that prices have risen?
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
How do you say, he claims that he has no time?
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
How do you say, she thinks that isn't necessary?
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
How do you say, it is said that the delivery will come later?
કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
How do you say, he explained that he could not help?
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
Your challenge today. Now use the phrases like they belong to you. That is when real learning starts. Say the first sentence with surprise, like you just saw the price of mangoes.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે.
Say the second sentence with playful doubt, because maybe he does have time, just not for your plans.
તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી.
Say the third sentence like the calmest person in the room.
તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી.
Say the fourth sentence like customer service trying very hard to stay cheerful.
કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
Say the fifth sentence like someone giving a polite but final explanation.
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
Friendly goodbye. Nice work today. You handled reported speech, delays, opinions, excuses, and one dramatic market like a champ. Today you practiced 5 powerful Gujarati sentences.
કહે છે કે ભાવો વધી ગયા છે. તે દાવો કરે છે કે તેની પાસે સમય નથી. તે માને છે કે તે જરૂરી નથી. કહેવામાં આવે છે કે ડિલિવરી પછી આવશે.
And
તેણે સમજાવ્યું કે તે મદદ કરી શકતો નથી.
thank you for learning with me. Keep practicing out loud, repeat the phrases tomorrow, and do not worry if it feels messy at first. Language learning is a little like the market, noisy, surprising, and somehow very rewarding.